everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is AJ Edwards, and this is Mr. E's Classroom. It has been a long time since I've done a video. I want to apologize to everybody. I got caught up with things happening in my personal life, had a lot of good positive changes happening, had some really bad weather the last week and a half, had a flood warning, so kind of delayed my ability to make some videos, but here I am back with some new content, and I'm looking forward to making a bunch of new videos here in the near future. So thank you so much for waiting patiently, and thank you as always for your support. One big thing that I want to say before I get into this video is I've reached over 100 subscribers. I honestly never thought I'd get more than like 20, mostly just like my family and my in-laws. But thank you so much for getting me to the 100 subscriber mark, and let's continue to help this channel grow. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I look forward to continuing to make material and make content and hopefully grow and spread the love of learning and literacy and teaching and just life with everybody. So today's topic is something very near and dear to my heart. Today I want to talk about the importance of teachers finding and establishing a healthy routine to keep their physical health at its premium throughout the school year. As teachers, we are expected to give our students our 100%. When we're in the classroom, we're always active, we're moving, we're trying to be energetic, and we're trying to really share with students our love and our passion for our content. And a lot of times as teachers, we forget to look at ourselves and we forget to take care of ourselves throughout the school year. And by us not taking care of ourselves, by the end of the school year, we're exhausted. By the end of each semester, we're exhausted. We're mentally drained. We deal with a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety and a lot of issues that really could be helped out if we had a really good, healthy routine to keep our bodies and our minds nice and fresh throughout the school year. So before I talk about how important it is for teachers to get healthy, I want to do a really quick shout out to my mom. She is a big influence for this video. She has demonstrated to me the difference that establishing a healthy routine can have on somebody. My mom decided to start walking with her dogs 3 miles every single day, maybe 6 or so months ago. And within those 6 months, she's lost over 30 pounds. She has her energy, she's healthy. She wants to live forever, and she's really close to being off of some medications that she was on. So I want to give a huge shout out to my mom. I'm so proud of you, Mom. Thank you for inspiring me to continue with my healthy journey, and thank you for continuing to be an inspiration to those around you. Keep it up. We couldn't be more proud of you, so thank you for inspiring this video as well. So it's been proven that a healthy routine, physical health, is very good at helping to balance out your mental well-being. Whether that's exercising to release endorphins, getting that emotional well-being by feeling good about accomplishing something, developing the energy and getting a good night's sleep, or it can be as simple as accomplishing a goal that you set that makes you feel better about yourself at the end of the day. It's important for teachers to look at being healthy throughout the school year. Now, I'm not trying to fit shame anybody. I'm not trying to fat shame anybody. I'm not trying to do anything negative. But what I want to do is I just want to stress the importance of trying to find a way for us to establish a healthy routine so that we can be the best teachers and honestly we can be the best selves possible for the school year. So please don't take this as me trying to say that, people can't be heavy, can't be overweight. I'm in no way, shape, or form trying to make a critique of anybody's body, anyone's appearance, anybody's lifestyle. I just want to encourage people to try something new this year to take care of themselves so that we can be the best teachers we can to help our students. Now, before I get into the video, I want to give you a bit of background about myself. After I got out of the Marine Corps, I gained about 30 pounds. I was always struggling with my weight. I've always been kind of a bigger person. So even in the Marine Corps, it was hard for me to really maintain like the strict body composition requirements of the Marine Corps. I did it, but it was a lot more challenging for me than those naturally leaner people. I'm not making an excuse, but I'm just trying to let you know that I know what it's like to struggle with weight and to have a hard time keeping weight off or to be easy to put weight on. So I know exactly how a lot of people feel when they're fighting these up and down battles with their body, with their weight, and with their health. So after I got out of the Marine Corps, I went to college. Within a month of getting out of the Marine Corps, I started working a full-time job. That job just happened to be working at Domino's Pizza. I also got a job working at Jimmy John's, so you can kind of see where this is going. By the time I started school in August, so after about 6 months, I'd already gained about 20 pounds. And then by the end of my first year of college, I was probably about 35 pounds heavier than I was when I got out of the Marine Corps. I was well over 200 pounds and I wasn't doing anything to help myself as I gained those 200 pounds. I got really depressed. I started to really have issues with my body. I noticed some issues with my sleep patterns. I was very fatigued. It was hard for me to stay on my feet all day. So finally, I decided that I had enough. So, like any normal human being would do, I joined the gym and I stopped going after about a month. And then I went back, stopped going after a month. Went back, stopped going after a month. After about 3 or 4 tries, I finally kind of just put my feet to the ground and I started pushing myself to go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. And it wasn't until I started to see those results, I started to see the pounds coming off, and I started to see the muscles developing, or the definition of the muscles developing, that I really fell in love with it. Fast forward to today, I fell in love with the gym. I became a personal trainer in college, and I fell in love with helping people achieve their fitness goals. I continue to evolve as a gym goer. I first started off trying to do bodybuilding, men's physique. Found out that I was more attracted to powerlifting, and now here I am in 2021 as a powerlifter doing competitions, trying to get stronger. What I'm trying to get to by telling you my story is to address that it's not easy to develop a routine, and I failed 10, 15 times before I finally succeeded in developing a habit, and now it's something that I have to do. I love going to the gym. The people I've met are amazing. The community I've become a part of as a powerlifter is great. But it took a lot of practice, and that's why I want everyone to know that it's not an easy thing. It's very easy to say, I'm going to be healthy and I'm going to go to the gym. It's a lot harder to actually make it into a routine. But let's talk about what we can do as teachers. So obviously, one of the first things that we can do to get healthy is we can check our diet. Now, I'm not a dietitian. I'm not going to pretend to be a dietitian. Lord knows I don't eat very healthy all of the time. Sometimes I do, but then I also have days where I fall off that wagon. So I'm not going to talk about nutrition. However, I do encourage, if you want to learn more about nutrition, talk to a nutritionist. Have them look at what kind of a body composition you have, your day-to-day activities, and have a dietitian help you to establish a really healthy diet, because food is the first step in becoming healthier. I also recommend something about meal prepping. Maybe I'll do something about that down the line as well. Meal prepping as a teacher. I got to decide how much of fitness I want to bring this channel to. But if it's something you're interested in, please let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to talk about some of the meal prepping that I do. It's actually a lot easier than a lot of people think. There's also a lot of YouTubers available that can help you with your meal prepping. Look and find what works well for you. Even before you're able to really commit to a diet, let's talk about the things that we can do immediately. First things first, you can join a gym. It's very simple to do. I know with current situations in the world, some gyms are open, some gyms are closed. Find a gym that is appealing to you. I know places like Planet Fitness. I know they get a bad rep from the bodybuilding community and the fitness community, but honestly, it gives you what you need. It has the equipment you need, and honestly, it's a good price. Just avoid the pizza and bagels. I love going to places that are 24 hours, like an Anytime Fitness, a 24-hour fitness. Find something that works well for you. You can even be like my mother and you can start walking. Find a nice route, take your dogs, take your kids, take your neighbors, take your friends, take your frenemies, take whomever, and start walking. Start easy, go for a 20-minute walk around the neighborhood, and then after a month, maybe extend that to 30 minutes. Download something like Map My Run. That's a really cool app for tracking your route, and maybe set a goal. Walk a mile every 3 days for a month, and then walk 2 miles. But just start walking. Honestly, if we can start moving, we're already making strides towards being healthier and getting the benefits from good health, which include a lot of stuff up here, guys. If you're really feeling adventurous, start jogging. One of the things that I used to love to do when I was when I was in college is I used to do 5Ks. I used to always joke with everybody that 5Ks were done for the t-shirt. It's kind of the truth. You get a cool t-shirt, you get a cool medal, you have a really awesome chance to meet a bunch of different people. Start jogging, set a goal, run a mile, 2 times a week for a month, move that to 2 miles, and then find a nice steady pace, nice route, enjoy the beautiful weather. It's about to be fall, you can run and see the leaves change. Get out and get moving, guys. My wife and I recently have started a routine. We jog about 3.5 miles. It's not as easy as it used to be when I was in the Marine Corps. 3 miles was kind of the standard in the Marine Corps, at least. Let's just say I'm not as good at running as I was in the Marine Corps. Powerlifting, we don't really do a lot of cardio per se. But yeah, we started doing that. We've created a routine. We found a trail and we do it every few days. It's a lot of fun. The next day is not as fun because you really feel it, but it's a really awesome habit to get into. Recently, my daughter has fallen in love with swimming. She swims like a little mermaid. It's pretty amazing. It's really fun to watch. Go to the pool. If you're really, really heavy If you're struggling with weight and you have a lot of weight issues, one of the best things that you can do is get into a pool. It's a very low impact on your joints, it's very safe, and honestly, you can make it fun. Take your kids to the community pool, have some fun, make it into a game, swim some laps. When my daughter and my wife and I go to the pool, I always try to get 1 kilometer in. You can walk in the water, use that resistance, get into the pool. It's a lot of fun, highly beneficial. One cool thing too that I would encourage is get your coworkers involved. Last school year, about 14 of my colleagues and we participated in what's called the Conqueror Challenge. The Conqueror Challenge is an online virtual run. It was a 400+ mile run. I think we said about 3 months, and we had 2 different teams. The cool thing about the Conqueror run is this run took us from Spain all the way through from France all the way through the north of Spain, and we would get postcards and we'd be able to track our progress on this map and do like a street view and see where we're at as we run through Spain, as we run through France. So it was kind of like a mini vacation that we were able to do at our own pace. Some of us were biking, some of us were walking, some of us were jogging, and in the end you get a really cool medal. So it's just like doing a normal 5K or a 10K. It's a lot of fun to do. It's great to do with your colleagues. You can all pick each other up and encourage each other. You guys can walk together before school, after school. It's a really good way of building collaboration within your school, and it's a really good way of honestly encouraging each other and picking each other up. We need a lot of support. We need a lot of people picking us up. We need a lot of positivity in our lives, especially as teachers, especially with the 2021-2022 school year. A lot of things are different, a lot of things are changing, so why not come together and do something amazing and really benefit not just you, but those around you. So I've been talking to you guys about joining a gym. I've been talking to you about going for runs. I've been talking to you about getting in pools. And I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. You can't do it. Oh, Mr. Edwards, I don't have time to go to the gym or to get fit. That's the joy of a 24-hour gym. Personally, I prefer to lift early in the morning before I go to work because for me, it's easier. By the end of the day, I'm drained. I have no energy. I want to get home. I got work I have to do. I have graduate class work to do. I have planning for the next day. So for me, getting to the gym for an hour and a half before I go to work is the best time for me to go. You can find a way to make time if you really look at your schedule. The CEO once said that in order for them to be successful, they always spend 1 hour on only themselves every single day. If a CEO making a lot more money than we'll ever make as teachers can do it, we can too. It'll take a little bit of sacrificing on your time, but honestly, write down on a schedule what your day looks like and then determine which times you can dedicate to only yourself. And it doesn't have to be a long time when you first start. You can look at doing 30 minutes a day, 45 minutes every other day, 1 hour every other day, and then progressively increase that time as time becomes available, because we know that there are different times of the year where we're more or less busy. What's important isn't the amount of time we get out, it's the fact that we are getting out. So if you can find your way into the gym 3-4 times a week, you're winning. Good for you. Keep it up. Oh, Mr. Edwards, I don't have the energy to go. I'm just drained every day. See what I just said recently. Find a time that works for you, where you have the most energy, and invest that time for you doing something healthy and getting yourself fit. Mr. E, I'm a public school teacher. I ain't got no money to be affording no gym membership. My friend, one thing that a lot of schools, a lot of universities have is fitness equipment. Every school I've ever worked at has some kind of a weight room, has some kind of a track, and some of them even have a pool. The best part about those is it doesn't cost you anything to use them, and they're available to you before work, after work, so you can really squeeze those in. You're already at school, why not go to the gym before? Why not go to the gym after? Why not shoot some hoops and play basketball with your colleagues? So while you might not have money to afford a place like Anytime Fitness or Gold's Gym, you have the equipment available to you right now. And finally, the hardest thing ever is I can't motivate myself to go. I wanna, but I can't get that push. Find a buddy. The cool thing about working in a school is there's a lot of people around you. Don't just look at the PE teachers, look at people in your department, look at colleagues across the hall. See if you can find somebody who wants to go for walks with you around the track every morning. Reach out to your loved one, reach out to your children. I swim because my daughter's swimming. I'll go swimming when my wife and daughter go, and that's my motivation. As a powerlifter, I don't like to run, but my wife wants to run, so she's my motivation to go. It's okay to rely on other people to motivate you. The important part is you let them motivate you and you pick each other up and you encourage each other throughout the journey. So everyone, it's important to remember, don't just jump right into it. A lot of reasons why people fail is they go hardcore day one. Don't be planning to spend 2 hours at the gym every other day, 4 or 5 times a week, and see instant results. You're gonna be sore, you're gonna get tired, and you're not going to want to go if you keep pushing yourself too much when you're not used to doing it. Start small. Go to the gym twice a week for a month, increase it to 3 times a week for a month, and then find something that works well for you that you're able to balance your needs and your abilities into your schedule. Now, what happens if you fail? Good question. What happens if you fail is you realize that you fail, and then you identify what went wrong, and then you try again. Just like we tell our students who don't do so well on a quiz or who don't do so well on a paper to go back, revise, and resubmit, you can go back, revise, and resubmit your commitment to your health and to your fitness. Creating a regular fitness routine can help with your mental well-being by helping to release endorphins to make you happy. It can make you more fatigued so you sleep better at night. It can help you lose weight and get a better image of yourself. It can give you the energy you need to be able to handle all the things that we do every single day as teachers. It can get you closer and more connected with a community of like-minded individuals, both from your school and from your gym or from the fitness institution you belong to. And let's be honest, I powerlift because it helps me get a lot of the negativity out of my system. When I'm stressed out, when I'm angry, when the pressures are coming in on me from being a university student or from being a teacher, the gym is what keeps me going, and it really pushes me to release that negativity so I can be refreshed in a better headspace moving forward. So everyone, this is my challenge for you. Take care of yourselves this year. Find a routine that you can take care of your physical well-being to help with your emotional well-being so you can be the best you for your students this school year. It doesn't hurt to try. Okay, well maybe the DOMs hurt. But in all reality, in the end, you can become a better you, and you can become a better teacher. And hopefully you can find a lot more peace and positivity in the 2021 school year. Thank you so much for watching my video, everyone. I really appreciate it. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not already. Leave a comment below. Tell me, what kind of plans do you have? What kind of fitness goals do you have for the 2021-2022 school year? And let me know how you're doing. I'd be happy to give everyone some encouragement. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter. Keep in touch, and as always, make it a great day.